Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion, here with Anaris and Anvil, having got our last job from Azan in the Fighters Guild. We also did a bit of searching for some trainers. We got the athletics training unlocked. That quest was a little disappointing, but I'm okay with some of them being easy. I guess what would you do for athletics quest? You know, maybe like a long distance, you got to get to a certain place in a certain time, right? A race almost. But yeah, we saw 30 locations. It probably should have been more than 30. I mean, hell, you probably find 30 just walking here. To be honest, just on the road. But yeah, we did that. And we also know where the Blockmaster is in Breville. Or at least we know their name. Somewhat, I think. Kind of know their name. And yeah, we're headed off to the north, to Coral, to lay our friend Derek to rest, who fell tragically in the Battle of Bruma, along with Lathan, who I forgot to stop at... No, we stayed. We got there, right? That's where we got Evita, wherever she is. She should be behind us. But yeah, Lathan fell as well, unfortunately, but no body. We never saw a body, and we looked on Salia, but I also looked on Anaris in his playthrough, and he also disappeared, even though he died in Anaris's battle too. Oh, just about everyone died in Anaris and Varnus's battle, so if you see a lot of like extra dead bodies on their screens at any time, well, it's not my fault. Alright, we've also got our restoration at 95. It's ready to go to max level as soon as we can figure out if we can find a restoration master. I don't know if we will be able to, but because I think both of them are dead from the Knights of the Nine quests, so we might not be able to do that. However, where are we going? We need to go to Coral. Coral's up here. Yeah, I'm always surprised at how far east Coral is. I always, for whatever reason, I always think it's almost straight north from Anvil, but Anvil goes way to the west. But yeah, if we can't find a restoration trainer, we'll just level that up on our own. In the meantime, we need to level up mysticism, and it's going to go a little slower just because I find this spell to be more annoying to cast. It doesn't have has a grating noise that goes with it, unfortunately. We'll have to see if there's like a better mysticism spell I can spam that doesn't sound so irritating to me. If it sounds irritating to me, I'm assuming it probably sounds irritating to you guys. So, hell, I was worried the restoration spells would get irritating for you guys, and those are rather soothing sounds, to be honest. Which makes sense for restoration. Conjuration's not too bad either. But the problem with Conjuration and their sounds is that... not their sounds, but just Conjuration in general, is that you have to wait for the conjured item or creature to despawn. We gotta go around this mountain. I think that's another thing that makes the trip to Coral so long when we go off-road. Still shorter than taking the road, that's for sure. This big mountain. Hello there. This should be the real test here. It one-shots an ogre, which I believe is the strongest creature in the open world. It's either that or... No, it has to be that. Minotaur Lord, maybe? Maybe the Minotaur Lord is stronger? I don't think so, though. I think the Ogre is the strongest. Oop, I didn't want to do that one. I want to do this one. Past this Oblivion gate, still got 1,000 steps to go. Across the wilderness here. I know that place. Isn't it the place where we had to get the Necromancer's Amulet? I think it is. I'm gonna... You know... I know we still I've been getting that nostalgic feeling with this game. But in reality, we still have probably a good 30 to 40 hours of this game. I'd imagine. However, a lot of it's going to be spent in the expansion area. So we're not going to be seeing this land very often anymore. Hey! Go ahead and destroy you. There we go. Stupid bandits. You should know better than to mess with the Divine Crusader. Yeah. I have thought that, like, for Anaris in particular, with his, you know, his membership in the Fighters Guild, who are basically adventurers for hire, and, you know, his time in the... I wish it was a little bit more instant. It does take a while for them to die. But, in his Knights of the Nine stuff, where, like, their whole mission is to find powerful relics and protect them, safeguard them and stuff. You know, he's probably going to be somebody who does go adventuring out in Cyrodiil into the different caves and ruins and whatnot, looking for these artifacts. And I might look up, like, a guide to see if there's, like, I don't know, interesting caves and ruins that aren't quest related that we can maybe go into and check out. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't really know what Salia could do afterwards. I don't think Salia is the type that would go off and explore dangerous ruins and whatnot for any reason. She's probably going to get more into the political side of things, huh? Assuming she survives. But if she does survive, that's probably her goal, you know? Work with the Emperor from a political point of view. She was never like a great warrior kind of character like Anaris is. So I think that makes a lot of sense for her. So it's one of the reasons why I decided to, you know, put this chapter in. I know Salia's thing is kind of pressing at the moment, so I hope it doesn't mess up the pacing of the storytelling too much, squeezing in an Anaris chapter. But, you know, I'm a little worried that we'll be done seeing Salia after her next chapter. So I don't think there's, you know, I mean, there's some big dungeons at the end of the main quest that we'll have to do, but really just one, actually. And then another thing that I want to spoil for you guys. But, yeah, I don't think it's going to take more than one chapter. 4 episodes at the most. 4 hours, yeah. Should not take any longer than that.
You're a fit one. Been running a lot.
I have been running a lot. I'm trying to think if there was any other goals we had in mind for Salia. There's a couple of things. Like, we wanted to get her that house in Anvil, which I think she'll do, but that's not going to take that long. I'll have to think if there's anything else we can do with her. Alright, Derek, let's put you to rest, my friend. I think we have a sigil stone, too, we can put in there. Ah, my raiment. Won't fit in there. I think we have another big display case up here. Good, that's still in there. Derek, you'll go next to Cedric. Shield of the True Horn. Nope. Nice and easy. Beautiful. That went in pretty well. I'm proud of that one. Oh, we don't have a sigil stone. Okay, well, is there anything else cool that I can put in there with him? Give it Voltag. In there with him. It's an honorable weapon. That actually looks pretty good together. Oh, hi, Avita. Yeah, these are my 2 knights who have fallen. Cedric and Derek. You want to get another knight? Yeah, let's get a whole entourage together. I was actually unaware that you could have so many different companions.
Yes, sir.
What's your name? Hector. Hector, follow me.
Certainly.
But you can have... I read some people saying you could have up to 8 followers. Because, I mean, if you're in the Mages Guild and the Dark Brotherhood as well, you could get 2 more. So that would equal 4. You could have... Is there any other people? You could have the Adoring Fan. right? From the arena. So that's 5. Obviously, he wouldn't be much help, but that's 5 just there. That's pretty good. All right, so we got Evita and we got Hector. Hector, come on, stop talking to the steward. We got places to be. Oh, we're gonna have to kill this thing. All right, so now we're gonna go along the orange road. We got to get the Stone of St. Alessia back. It's been stolen, which is actually pretty crazy. It's a good thing that the Fighters Guild has contacts with the Knights of the Nine, like me, and we'll be more than happy to take care of that. In fact, I'd probably argue that once we find the stone, we'll probably say we should take it back to the Priory. It'd be safer in our hands. Leave that horse alone. Although maybe that's a bit too power hungry. And it's probably not good optics there, huh? I guess we should probably get in contact with Varnus, huh? See if he wants to donate those Daedric artifacts for safekeeping. That'd be interesting. That's actually an interesting character. Like, if you're after the Daedric artifacts and not for their power or anything like that, but to, like, not necessarily purify them, but just to keep them out of the hands of the evil, right? Consecrate them. I don't know. Keep an eye on them. It'd be interesting.
Well
Hello.
met.
Well met. Indeed. I guess we should be practicing. That is one bad thing about this. I guess we can only do 3 of them at a time. It's not too bad if we want to spam that. I want to see if I can kill this in one shot with this. I'm sure I can. If I can kill an ogre, sure that I can kill that. There we go. Okay. The Minotaur Lord is the strongest creature in the game. It does half the damage, so that thing has 600 health. It's pretty crazy. It's as beefy as me. Now, there are different types of Minotaur Lords, I'm pretty sure. Like, not all of them are that strong. I don't know if there's just like a... randomness to how much health they have. Or if if it's in like a range, like they have a range of health they can spawn with, or if there's actually different kinds of minotaurs. You leave that bear alone. Doing Kinnereth's work up here. Oh, there's another one. This one has a weapon, so these tend to be weaker, I think. Nope. Okay. They seem to really like this area of the world too, the Orange Road. But just this part of the Orange Road. They don't like it when it gets too cold. Watch out for that bear. Really need to maintain this road a bit better. Almost looks like a path until you get to this part. Yeah, well, I guess the Empire's been a bit busy over the last few months, huh? Probably can't hire the lawn crews. Now we are going into Bruma, right? With 54 mysticism. Keep getting that up. Just to make sure. We are going into Bruma? Yes. Yeah, and then from here we gotta walk all the way down to Breville, and then all the way back to Anvil. And then I think we'll be walking all the way back to Coral for the next part of the Fighters Guild. We'll see how far we get with that in just one episode. Lots of walking. Good afternoon, officer. I wonder if Sally would let me stay in her house here in Bruma. You know, that's actually an interesting thing. I don't know if the three of them are that good of friends yet. Maybe afterwards they'd stay in contact more. They've only just met. I don't know about her loaning out her house to these two yet. It's an interesting idea, though. If they had met earlier on in the playthrough, and I had like more interactions between them throughout the whole series, I think that would actually be a really good idea. But they, you know, maybe they all have their own main houses, like, you know, Inaris is Coral, that's where he lives. I guess, yeah, Salia would be in the Imperial City, in her little hovel, but of course now she has the Thieves Guild headquarters and the Arcane University Tower. So she's got quite a lot of property in the Imperial City. It's not all technically hers, but it kind of is all technically hers too. From a certain point of view, it's all hers. Only one of them she has the deed to, right? Oh, you're just a regular Minotaur. Okay, that's this. Is this the main road? Where am I going? No. I guess I've already gone off the side. I guess it doesn't matter which side I take. I meant to go down like the actual main road because I feel like we haven't really visited that area too much or gone down that road too much. It is a bit more inefficient than this road. I never noticed the sign there. Or if I had, I forgot about it or never took real note of it. This is the first time you guys aren't like sprinting around trying to kill bandits in this region. Damn, you guys really took care of that stag. Alright, back in Bruma. Where apparently we committed some great crime that everybody knows about now and nobody thinks I'm a holy knight. That really sucks. That really sucks. We did not spend a lot of time as a great hero that everybody loves, huh? Oh well.
A pleasure to see you.
A pleasure to see you. Alright, Bruma. Not done a lot of tasks in Bruma, really. I'm surprised at how little we actually make it out to Bruma. I guess it's pretty central to the main quest, but are you the main guy?
Greetings, my friend. You must be from the Fighters Guild. We appreciate your help.
Yeah, I heard that the stone of St. Alessia was stolen.
It's said the stone was blessed by Alessia herself. And while it remains in our possession, no harm may come to our church. The relic was stolen from us not long ago. A group of men was seen leaving the chapel the night the stone was stolen. We believe they were bandits.
Bandits? How'd they get into the city?
From all accounts, there were 4 or 5 of them, and they've been seen heading east on the road. Please, find the stone of St. Alessia.
East on the road, huh? Okay.
I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn.
You're an apprentice restoration trainer.
Find the stone, please.
I'll find it, don't you worry. You guys have a leak in here, by the way. Okay. Rejoice, our afflictions have been banished. Does that mean... Yep. Okay. So east along the road, huh? Are they just gonna be out there on the road? Kind of like the ogres? That'd be interesting. I mean, they're going very slowly. If I could walk all the way from Anvil.
Hello.
Well, actually, word got to Anvil, and then I got here, and they got like 100 yards away. That'd be rather embarrassing.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
I am. They're so close that, like, might as well not even... Do you think they went into the pillaged mine? Oh, some bandits out there. Or somebody out here. Hey, you. Stop where you are.
I hate my life.
Okay, well, geez, man. It'll be all right.
So I assume you're the one who's been sent to track us down. Damn stone was more trouble than it was worth.
You didn't get very far. Where's the stone?
We stole it. I won't try to hide that now. I'm all that's left now, though. We may have stolen the stone, but we weren't the last ones to do it. The lot of us got jumped by a bunch of ogres. Partial to pretty gems, it seems. I'm the only one that survived. If you want the stone, head to Cedar.
Cedar. Where's that at?
It's not far from here. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Now just leave me.
I should probably take you in.
I've told you all I know. Leave me alone.
Yeah, but you're a criminal. I should probably...
Go ahead. I don't care.
Okay. Cedar sounds familiar. Did we recently pass by that? Yeah. Yes, we have recently passed by that. You know what? We're gonna go up to the tower and sleep for the night. And then we're head down to Cedar in the morning. That sounds like a good plan. Ah, the siege engine. Are all the bodies gone? Nope, they're also there. That's a cool little set piece reminder of the battle. Hello?
Good evening.
Who are you?
A pleasure to speak with you.
Hunmund.
Farewell.
Pretty sure you're supposed to be dead. I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel like you're supposed to be dead. Was he one of the Black Hand members? I'm not going to kill him because I'm not entirely sure, but I think he might be. I don't see his dog anywhere though, so maybe not. Oh, this is the first time I've gone this way? Oh, then maybe I have. I don't think, I think the first time I went to Frost's Crag was during that meeting. That's the other episode. And I think I fast traveled to the Oblivion gate that's there, which I think we got on Onaris when we went through a back door. Like a backdoor Oblivion gate. I think so. We should go kill these guys. The other one was over here, right? Oh, there you are. There we go. Yeah, should really be using our sword more, huh? I know I love this spell, but we want to get our sword training up. Oh, that is the wrong spell. We really just made like a huge loop, didn't we? Because we were at Frostcrack at the beginning of the end of the first episode. We really just walked around the entire map. Almost. I guess we didn't go south. If I had known that this was going to be the case, I almost actually went into Cedar. Or maybe it was a Cedar. I think there's like a fort down there that I thought about going into. Well, I might as well make use of Arnis's and Salia's hospitality and rest here for the night. I would have thought I wouldn't use it much in such an isolated location, but it's proven to be very useful. The living area. The only bad part about this tower is the bed's a bit small. Let's cuddle up, guys. You guys have got your bed rolls. It's pretty warm in here, at least. Alright, let's go and sleep for 10 hours. Get up at 6:30. Crack of dawn. This is a beautiful place, to be honest. You know, I just realized. We could use this place to get back to Anvil really fast. After we do this stone thing. We might do that. I know that means we're missing out on the Breville thing, but that's not incredibly important right now because I can't train again anyway. Until, you know, until I level up. Which isn't for a while. Yeah, we're only like an eighth through this level. So I think that'll be alright. That can be something we do on all the characters, really. By the end, is like just have them going around and mastering their skills and whatnot. I think that could be a fun little epilogue thing for Inaris and Salia to do. As the main focus falls on Varnus. I'm really excited to do the Shivering Isles. It's a really impressive expansion. This is back when their expansion, Bethesda's expansions were actually really good. I think that starts to change a little bit with, I gotta take you out. Sorry, Brown Bear. I know, but my friends don't understand. Damn. Yeah, that's the fort I thought about going into, Horven. How do we get over there, I wonder? Up this path? Silvertooth Cave. Keep bashing them. Back off, back off. There we go. One of those are related to the ogres that I'm about to deal with. Potentially. Suppose we should enchant or recharge this. We've got the soul gems for it. We got some soul gems for it anyway. There we go. This is one hell of a location. Were they camped at the hidden camp?
Who's there?
As is some of the bandits? Sorry, doggo. The hidden camp. Yeah, that must have been their camp. And maybe the ogres were from the Silvertooth Cave. And then, I don't know, they clashed here. And fled into here. Sea door. Sea door? Alright, guys. These are ogres, so we need to be on the top of our game, alright? Alright. Probably want to put my helmet on. I don't want any of them to die, so we need to be careful here. Definitely do not accidentally hit them with our spell. That would be unfortunate. Cuirass of the Ranger. Chameleon on self. Oh, cool. Very nice. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. These guys are strong. Okay, nothing here. They're stronger than your average ogre. Bullshit. I heard you laughing at me, Hector. How dare you? Just want to let you know. Ooh, Ring of Nihilism. Shield of Lightning. Danger Gauntlets. I'll take it all. Alright, let's keep moving, guys. Good loot in here. Another one down. I think I see another one over there. Alright, wait for my magic to come back. Alright. Okay, all cleared. Let's go back in here. Make sure we're not missing anything in this chamber. Try and get a feel for what we're looking at here. Oh, it's kind of all a mess, isn't it? Good hit, Hector. You doing all right? I need to get my healing restoration, Merciful Touch. I can't cast this one yet, but I can cast Merciful Touch. Put on 2. Yeah, we haven't had a Battlehorn Knight survive a mission, so I really want Hector to survive. As long as we can get him to. Electrocution. It's a huge scroll right there. The dangerous scroll to have lying around. Should probably have picked it up for safekeeping. Grand Ring of Alchemy. Oof. Yeah, this place is loaded. Holy crap. If this is how all the ruins are going to be, then that's going to be fun. Alright, no way through here. Have I checked this cask? Not. The General Shield. I believe that's the same shield that Varnus has. Okay, that sounds like it opened up the door above us that we were just at. Let me check down this path first. Luckily, they are all in isolation. These ogres, they're not sticking together. Otherwise, that could be an issue. Nothing in here. Let's go across to this side. Oh, this is just up here. Okay. Alright. Hard lock here. Ooh. It's not good. Phew. Okay. Running out of potions, or not potions, lockpicks. Alright, we're doing a good job of clearing out these ogres. They're pretty far from civilization, so really they're not. Oh, hi. Really, they're not much of a threat to anybody. We still don't want to let them just live, you know? I wonder what it is about this alien ruin, but I really like it. I'm a big fan of this one. I don't know, I guess maybe they probably spend a little bit more effort on this since it's part of a quest line. Tends to be the case. Alright, so this door over here should be open. Yep. And then we got a button here, which opens that down there. Back the other way, guys. Come on. Where's the Vita at? There you are. I don't know if there's any ogres in here. No, but we do have the Stone of St. Alessia. I have found the Stone of St. Alessia in Cedar. I should return it to Sirach at the Temple of Talos in Bruma. Let's check it out. Oh, it's not a necklace? There it is. It is pretty. Okay, any chests or anything back here? Alright, good job, guys. Let's go ahead and get back to Bruma. I guess we could just teleport to Bruma as mages. What? Can you? Do they even They shouldn't have a mages guild. Right? As far as I know. I guess we need to go back on Salia and see if they've... Oh, I'm lost. I am lost. Wait, no, this is the right way. Oh, but I think it's straight. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we need to go check it out on Salia, see if it's been repaired. I guess she's in Bruma still. We can do that, if I can remember, in her next episode. I guess then we'll walk. We'll walk there. Either way, we don't want to go in, because, like, you know, people there should be dead, and they won't be. I guess we'll just be using it to teleport and then leave. Yeah, it's not so bad. And then we gotta walk back up the Frost Crag, teleport to Anvil. Where did this bear come from? I don't think I killed that bear. It's a pale sun, isn't it? Foggy day. Can't even see the tower. Oh, barely see it. Barely make it out there. Very, very barely. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I just didn't remember it being so steep there. Ah, it's clearing up. Alright, up and around. See, if we had a levitate spell, I could just levitate up there and teleport. Thought those stones were something important. I guess we don't have to teleport to Ambo. We could walk. It's probably better to teleport. Although, walking means I can train my mysticism more. Which I guess is a good thing. But we'll have to walk to Breville in the next episode. So, we might even get to Breville this episode, if these don't take that long to get through. Yeah, I think the Bruma one, if you've done the Mages Guild, I think it's broken up here. But we're gonna make use of the fact that we haven't done the Mages Guild quest on this guy. Don't look at anybody. They're all dead. Place is on fire. It's in ruins. Actually, I hope it's not on fire still. That would be bad. That would be very bad.
Hi there.
Hi there.
It's you. Hi.
Hello.
Have you found it? Have you brought back the stone of Saint Alessia?
Of course I did. I am the Divine Crusader.
Ah, you found it. I can't thank you enough. Your work is greatly appreciated. Here, take these. I wish I could give you more.
What'd you give me? Okay.
Bless you.
It's not the most useless thing you could have given me. It's pretty useless, but not the most useless thing. I don't foresee me being in much danger anymore, especially now that I got this spell. I know it doesn't one-shot everything like I thought it was going to, but I don't know, maybe we need to make one that does damage health too for 100 points. We would need to increase our magicka if we were going to do something like that. Which we very well could do, especially when we get our restoration up to max. We could cast like a Fortify Magicka spell, if those exist. Fortify Intelligence. You'd have to calculate how much intelligence how much magicka each point of intelligence gives or whatever. Now I know there are some, I think there are potions, right, that fortify your magicka. But unfortunately Anaris is no potion maker. If only we knew a really talented alchemist. I have thought about like using doing that, but I don't know how I would possibly like transfer those potions over, because it's not like, I'm assuming with those leveled items there are codes for each level of the item, and that's how you'd have to do it. But that, I suppose we could create it on Salia and then get the ID from her and then do that. I don't know if that would work. I wonder if it like creates a new ID for it and it's not like in this game. I'm not sure. I'm actually kind of curious now. Maybe we should test it out. Oh man, because imagine her giving some of her poisons to Varnus. Imagine giving some of her poisons to Anaris. You know, it's only recently I've realized how similar their names are, Varnus and Anaris. I'm getting deja vu. I feel like we've been here this chapter. It does save time. Although I was wasting mine by not casting mysticism spells. Damn it. They felt extra loud that time. I don't like it. Alright. Up we go. And then out to the Jero Mountains. And then we want to find the one for Anvil. Batch, Ruma, Anvil. See, this is kind of nice because we're towards the end of the game. It feels earned. Fast travel feels pretty earned at the moment. That fast travel, obviously, we're not just going every which way, but it feels earned being able to incorporate that into my movement around the map.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
What's going on with you?
They say syndicates of wizards.
All right, Zahn, you better not be coming out as soon as I'm coming in like last time. Good boy.
What's the status of the Stone of Saint Alessia? Have you returned it to Sirach yet?
I have. Contract.
Well done. You've put in good work for me. I only wish I had more. Things are a little lean right now, as I'm sure you know. Here's your payment.
Oh yeah, because of the Blackwood Company, right? Can you advance me?
You've cleared every contract we've got on the books. That's some good work. You're now promoted to Champion of the Fighters Guild.
Hell yeah.
You outrank me now, So there's certainly no more I can do for you. You might check with an old friend of yours, though. Rumor has it that Oraine's looking for you. You didn't hear it from me, though. Good work, and good luck.
Oraine? Isn't he? I thought he was expelled. So you can't advance me anymore?
There's really no more I can promote you. After all, you do outrank me.
Okay, I promote you.
Take care.
No, I can't do that. All right, so Oraine's looking for me, so we got to go back to Coral. We're actually going to be heading off to
Hello.
Breville
I
next.
can't believe it. The Grey Prince has been beaten. There's a new arena grand champion now, someone called the Divine Avenger.
It's
I
me.
had no idea.
Really?
Yes.
You must be living under a rock. That was months ago. She doesn't follow the arena. Okay, so I think we're going to end the episode here, guys. It's a little bit shorter of an episode. We're probably going to get some shorter episodes for those who are done with like their main story. I know the Fighters Guild is still kind of his main story, but it's a little bit of a side gig, right? Like the Fighters Guild was always kind of like, hey, a way to make money. Whereas the Knights of the Nine was like his redemption story, which was like his main sort of stick. And he's completed that. It's just unfortunate that people doubt him still. I kind of like it though. I just wish it didn't happen the way it did. But oh yeah, is the Prophet here? Now that I remember. By the way, this is the house you get in the Anvil. It's a nice house. He's no longer here.
I'm only
Here, have a coin.
blessings of Stendar upon ye.
Oh yeah, this place is all fixed up though, right? I hope. Yeah, it is. Look at it. It's all cleaned up. Hello.
Well met.
Are you new?
Bye.
Oh, what do you
It's my-
say?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
You may not. I will take these, actually. Never know when those might
Tell
come in
your
handy.
Take care.
I will. Alright. Oh, and Hector survived a mission.
Hello.
Yay, Hector.
What?
Did you hear? The lost heir of Uriel Septim rallied the guard and smashed a horde of Daedra outside Bruma.
That's great.
Good to hear. I swear that when I pass
I like
by
Hector. He's probably like, yeah, I know. I was there. Or he wasn't there. But my best bud Derek was there. And he died. To be fair, we didn't get to know Derek very well. Cedric either. But Hector's going to be around for the long haul. Can feel it in my bones. Alright guys, we're going to end the episode there. In the next episode, we will head up to Coral. I don't know if we want to stop at Breville first or go to Coral. So I'll have to decide on whether or not we're going to do that. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.